Good day, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'll be showing you how to make a beautiful, unusual scrambled egg. I'm Sinead van Wielen. I'm recording live from South Africa. The time now is almost 12 o'clock. I'm a bit late because, as a mother, you've got some chores to do. And today is a public holiday. I just want to show you an unusual way of making eggs, scrambled eggs. So as you can see on here, we've got some onions that I chopped up, finely chopped up. I've got some green, yellow, and red pepper. I've got some beautiful onion rings that I'll show you how to make it. And then I've got 8 eggs in here. Oh, there I missed. Oh my word. Just wipe it. Okay, there I've got some 8 eggs that I'm going to scramble for you guys. And then I've also have my pan that is warming up, sizzling hot. And I also have my mixture of chili bite mix, guys. I'm going to show you how to make the beautiful onion rings that you can make with some chili bite mix. This is a recipe from a friend of mine, Krishanta Governor. She gave me this recipe because I have a obsession with onions. I don't know, I love onions. I love the smell of it. I love everything of it. And the more onions I use, the happier I feel. Can you believe it? So then I will show you how to make some beautiful onion rings, just a little bit of a breakfast. And I also have some shoulder bacon from my local supermarket with a little bit of fat on there. As you can see, we're going to fry some of that. We've got some feta cheese. We're going to put on the egg. And we've got some, look at this beautiful piece of cheese, guys. Isn't it just beautiful? So then I will show you how to make some lovely, unusual eggs. First of all, we're going to throw in our onions. This is like 1 full onion. Just going to throw it in there. And I also put in some olive oil, guys. You can use sunflower oil. You can use butter. We're just going to throw this in here. And we're going to let it simmer for a while. As you can see, it's frying beautifully. It's not a lot of oil, people, because onions suck up the oil. And then you think, this is not enough. I'm going to pour in more. No. We do not want an oily dish. We just want a beautiful, lovely dish. This is like less than a quarter of oil. Very much less. So then you just put it in, and you can even put butter, like 3 spoons or 4 spoons of butter. And then you can just mix it. Let it warm up and then put the onions in. Your chopped onions. So there's your onions. It's chopped up and it's frying away. And then it's on a medium heat. You can just push it up a bit so it can just fry more. And then I will show you how to make a beautiful scrambled egg. Some people say it's a quiche. It's not a quiche. A quiche is much different. You can put it in an oven, a quiche. You can put in bacon in a quiche. You can put in ham. You put in milk. You put in a lot of things in a quiche. But this is a scrambled egg. To me, it's a scrambled egg. My mom used to make this for us with fried onions. And then it is so delicious, guys. You can just eat it like that with a bit of tomato sauce. Mwah! It is absolutely delicious. So my onions are frying. And then after that, we're going to add in our red and green pepper and yellow pepper. But we're going to let this simmer a bit. Just a little bit. We're just going to let it simmer away. And then we're going to mix our eggs, which is 8 eggs. Do you think it's just me and Callan? His dad is not here. So yeah, we're going to mix that. So, scrambled eggs, if you put it in, it's like getting less. And then you think, why is it so little? So the more eggs you use, the better. So then this eggs is just plain eggs. There's nothing in it. You can add some salt and pepper or anything else, some spices, whichever is your favorite spice you can put in. But then for now, we are frying the the onions, so sorry for that. We're making a beautiful breakfast in Mpumalanga. The sun is shining today, it's not that cold, and it's a public holiday, and we are going to make a beautiful brunch. Why not? So guys, stay put and I will see you in a bit. Okay guys, the onions are frying and it is smelling absolutely divine. I didn't close my lid because I just wanted it to just fry. Just to fry. Because onions, if it's cut very finely, you don't need to really close it. And it's not a lot of onions, as you can see in my pan. All the onions absorb all the oil. This is olive oil that I use, guys. We are cooking today on the 16th of June. It's Youth Day, guys, in South Africa, and we are making a special breakfast for you. I'm Sanette van Wielen, and welcome to my YouTube. So then I'll be putting in my green, yellow, and red pepper. We're just gonna put it in there. It's a beautiful public day today. Here in Mpumalanga, the sun is shining and it's not cold at all. It only gets cold here during the late afternoon. But today, all the doors, all the windows are open and we are having a beautiful, beautiful, cool summer day. It is not that cold, although it's winter, but yes. So now, guys, I put in my green and yellow pepper. Just want to show you what does it look like. Isn't that beautiful and colorful? My mom used to just use onions, but I just want to have a little bit of a twist. You know, whatever you have in your fridge and you feel you're not using it a lot, use it because it's going to get old and we do not want to waste. So then if you use half a green pepper, yellow and green pepper, why not? Why can't you do that? And just put it in your egg. But this is just onions and green pepper that I fried. So now, guys, I'm going to close the lid and we're going to come back just in like 3 to 4 minutes. And then we're going to see what does it look like, because we do not also want it too soft. Because when you eat your egg, you want to have that bit of a crunchiness. You're going to go, you know, we don't want it just to be pop and soft and there's nothing in it. But we're just going to close the lid just for the flavor. Just for the flavor to stay in there and just to just soften up a bit. Just a bit, guys. And then I will see you in a while when this is a bit softened up. And that is about in the next 3 minutes, I think. Thank you, guys. See you now. Guys, welcome back to my channel. There is the green pepper, the yellow and the red pepper, and the onions are just frying. And the smell of it when you close the lid, it really has a beautiful, beautiful smell. It also gives more flavor and more taste if you do it like that. Just to close it for a bit. Now, guys, I've got my eggs here. My 8 eggs that I'm just going to scramble up a bit. And we don't put any milk or anything in it. We will put in the spices in later on. We can, though, put some spice for rice in. This is very nice on the egg as well and on your veggies. So we're going to put some spice for rice on from Robertson's. Just open here a bit. We just put it in there. And then we mix it together. Just like a spoon of spices. It already looks nice. Just like that. Lovely. So we're going to put it in the pan. Weigh it in, guys. that beautiful, beautiful eggs. Eggs is also one of my favorite. And then we just mix it together. And guess what, guys? We're going to close the lid because we want it to just puff up a bit. And we're going to put it on a medium heat because we do not want anything to burn. So then your spice for rice is in here. Your red, yellow, and green pepper and your onions with a little bit of olive oil that fried first, and then you put in your onions. Look, it's already taking up on the scrambled egg. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close the lid and just let it cook a bit. So we're going to see what does it look like, and then we're going to add all the other ingredients that we want to. We can put in feta cheese, we're going to put in cheese, we're going to put in almonds, lovely leftover almonds, just to give you that crunch. You see, nou het almonds agtergekom. Almonds and everything. So this is just the leftover almonds, guys. We're going to put in there. Why not? Why not? For the crunchiness, it's healthy, it's good, it's like nuts, it's got a lot of energy, protein, and not a lot of fat. So why can't we do that? We're going to put in this into our egg just for a while. Let's just see what does it look like now that I was talking about, because it's on a very medium heat. Just going to mix it again. The lid is quite important to me when you make an egg. I don't know why, because I just want it to be to rise up a bit. So then this is like a very unusual scrambled egg. Not a quiche, guys. It is not a quiche. It is a scrambled egg. So then we're going to close it about for 5 minutes, and then we'll check and see how is it. Just to keep in mind, you've got to keep your egg lifter with you because we do not want anything to burn. Actually, we're going to grate some cheese in a bit, say like in 3-4 minutes, and then I will show you guys what does it look like. It's almost like an omelette, but not really an omelette. It's more a scrambled egg. Next time I will show you guys how to make a beautiful omelette with some cheese and ham in, onion, and green yellow pepper. So I'll see you now. See you. Okay guys, welcome back to my egg that I just made. Look at that. You can add a little bit of olive oil if you think it is a bit too dry and that it's burning. Please put it on a very, very low heat because now it is on the lowest heat. So now we're going to put in a little bit of feta cheese into the pan. It is just going to give it a lovely flavor, guys. Next time I'm going to show you how to make a perfect omelette. That is so nice. This is all part of the scrambled egg. Can you see? It is really scrambled. It is not a quiche. I dare to differ. And then also, last but not least, then you put in your cheese right around the whole pan. You can turn the heat off, switch off the temperature. Like now, the stove is still warm, and then why can't we just leave it on like that? So I'm just going to add a little bit of cheese again. This is like a small piece of cheese that I use. As you can see, there's still a lot of cheese left, but just to cover the pan. Whichever way you feel like you need to put in more cheese, you can do that. And then also the almonds, don't forget, that's left over in your cupboard. You can just put it over there. Almonds in egg, have you ever heard of that? Oh, never. Well, there's always a first time. So then you just grate the cheese in, guys. It's going to be such a lovely cheesy egg, scrambled egg. And then I will show you guys later my bacon that I'll be making. And then also my fried onions that you will see. Lovely. I just want to taste a bit. Just want to see what does it taste like with the onions. I mean with the almonds and the cheese. I was supposed to rinse. I'm so sorry. So we're going to close it so the cheese can melt. At least I'm just cooking for my family. So now I'm going to show you how to make some lovely fried onions. And then we're going to also do the bacon. And then we're done with our beautiful, beautiful brunch. See you now. Okay guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Sinead van Wielen. I'm recording from South Africa, Mpumalanga. Today is the 16th of June and it is Youth Day in South Africa. So I am making a brunch, guys, just to show you guys what is it all about. I've made the egg already and look how beautiful it looks, melted. It is so tasty and lovely. It's got feta cheese in green, yellow, red, pepper, onions, and it also has some almonds in. So when you take one bite, it is so crunchy and beautiful. So now guys, I'm going to try making this fried onions with the chili bites. You buy it at your local shop. Just chili bite mix, and you just add a little bit of water as the texture goes, but don't make it too thin because we really want some thick onion rings. So now I'm going to try put it in my oil. That my oil is nice and warm. As you can see, it is not too warm. It is on a medium heat. So I'm just going to see how does it come out, because actually this is actually a very good, lovely recipe that I got from a friend of mine, because I know I have an obsession with onion. So the oil is warm enough, so then we're just gonna dip it into the nice thick texture of the chili bite mix. So you just have to use your discretion, like to say, for instance, and also the instructions is on the box. So don't make it too thin because you have to mix it with water. I also add an egg in it just for the loveliness of it. Now I'm just gonna put up my heat. Look at my onions, guys. It's cut into nice thick rings. So we're just gonna fry some onion rings and just see how does it come out, because I have done this before and it came out very, very nice, guys. It is so delicious, because we always order onion rings in the restaurant, but do we ever make our own onion rings? I doubt it. So then this is a way you can go to make for your family their own onion rings. Look there, it doesn't look too bad at all. I'm just going to wipe there because I missed a bit. Guys, I will see you now to show you what does it look like, because it's busy frying. So I'm going to show you in a while what is it all about. See you now. Guys, I'm frying my, my onion rings. I've put in a little bit of spice because it was a bit too plain, too white. It didn't have any color in. So any barbecue spice you love, you put it into your batter. So then, yeah, then it's going to give it a beautiful color. And I also took out one of my oldest dishes that I also bought in East London, made from hand, Africa. We are living in an African beautiful world. So this is made out of wood, and then I also put in some lovely serviettes inside to drain the oil so it wouldn't be too oily. So as you can see, it is frying. Look at my onion rings. Isn't it lovely? Wow. I did it. I did it. I did it. So then you just fry it a bit until it's lovely and crispy. Oh my goodness. Look at my onion rings. So then I'll be serving this with my lovely scrambled unusual egg. And then also I'm going to fry some bacon for us. And that is our brunch, guys. You can eat this now. You can eat this tonight. Why not? It doesn't have to be a breakfast only. Your family should actually appreciate you doing this because this is lovely. And then you just make it with a lovely toast. And that's it. So we're going to put in some more. Look at this. Oh, look at the crunchiness. It even has a lovely taste. Let me take some more onion rings. Tap it in your mixture. Your batter should be nice and thick, guys. Be careful when using the chili bites that you do not put in a lot of, turn the heat a bit down, a lot of water. You are going to be sorry. But if you do find out, oh no man, I put in too much water, then you can add in some flour just to make it a little bit more thick, because no one can always get the mixture correctly right the way it's supposed to be on the packet, and then you find out that this is too thin. My onions, I can see it right through the batter. Then you add in some flour, guys, any flour, whether it's brown bread flour, whether it's cake flour. I think I used with mine now, I had to thicken it up a bit because my mixture was too thin. And then I managed, I survived, I revived. So then you put it in, and also in your mixture you put in some spices to brown it up a bit to give it a beautiful, beautiful color. Like I use like a barbecue spice that we normally use for braai. It is a Worcester sauce spice. Guys, this is the best spice you can use in a braai. It makes the braai flesh brown, beautifully brown. So as you can see, even the taste of this is lovely. You can taste it has a chili bite taste, but not that strong. It is actually absolutely beautiful. Got a lovely taste. And look how quickly the onions are browning up a bit. Seeing that you were using the brown, like you were using some barbecue spice. So then you just mix it all together and then you are frying it, guys. So that is how you go about. You just dip your onion in, cut it into rings, nice beautiful thick rings. As you can see, even if it's like this, it's still edible. You will see now if I dip it in, and look how quickly it fries. It fries like in the next 5 minutes, it's done, or 3 minutes. Look, I turned it around and it's ready to go. Jalapeno, this is Callan's friend, guys. Come around, guys. Hello, this is my little neighbor's child. His name is Peno. Say hello, Peno.
Hello.
He always comes and visits us. This is Callan, the YouTuber. Say hello, guys.
Hello.
And they are here today, always visiting us. And we've got Naughty Panther. So let me get back to the cooking because my onion rings are going to burn. Look how beautiful brown it is, guys. Oh, I can't believe that I'm managing this. Penny, look. Isn't it beautiful? My beautiful onion rings. My beautiful, beautiful onion rings. Guys, I was actually doubting myself and I was thinking, should I really put up this? Just now, it is going to be a flop. I mean, I haven't even tasted it yet. But now, it seems to be perfect. So guys, if you mix your chili bite mix with too much water, you add flour. And don't forget to add an egg. 1 or 2 eggs won't do any harm. Just put it in there. You know, everybody goes to Sanook in East London. My sister and her son Jordan and Vicky, they love Sanook's onion rings. Well, I have something to tell you that mine is just as good as Sanook. Here we go. Yeah, the onion rings is fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Sanook restaurant in East London. So there we go. Put it in there. Dump it into the. Just look how nice and thick is this batter, guys. You don't want a thin batter. Look, it covers the whole onion. So when you put in your onion and you see the onion looks a bit see-through, the batter isn't that thick, then you know you need to add some flour, and then you just mix it. But you add bits and bits and bits, and you see, okay, now the flour is too thick. You add in some milk, guys. There are many ways to kill a cat. Look at that. Isn't this divine? You just put it into the mixture. You don't need to dip it into another flour. It is already into a batter. So no need to batter it and put it into a flour again. So there we go. Tastes divine. And there's how my onion rings looks like. Just gonna have a taste. Lovely. So, see you in a while when I'm done with this, and we can fry our bacon and plate. Tomorrow, guys, I'll be making a beautiful stew, beef stew. Hubby's coming home, he hasn't been here. So, we're gonna make him a lovely home cooked meal with carrots in, and some lovely green beans, rice, and butternut, my famous butternut. I say it's my famous butternut because everybody loves my butternut. So you're going to see it. Lovely. See you now. Okay guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my beautiful, beautiful onion rings. Oh, I am so pleasantly surprised that it came out so lovely. See, now you have another recipe that you can use the Paco chili bites mix. And if you feel your mixture is too weak, you can see the onion right through. You just add in some flour. Then maybe it's too thick, you add in some milk. And don't forget to put in 1 egg, guys. It really makes a difference. And then also some barbecue spice in your mixture to make it beautiful brown color. As you can see, this is lovely. And also we put in some serviettes so that the oil can drain a bit. Now we're going to fry up a little bit of our bacon, guys. Everybody knows how to fry bacon. I'm sure they do. I'm sure you guys know how to fry some bacon. It is not a difficult thing. We're going to cut our beautiful shoulder bacon. This is lovely shoulder bacon, guys, from our local supermarket. And we're going to put in a few slices. Your pan needs to be warmed up. It needs to be sizzling hot. Look at that lovely fat in there. You just add in a little bit of oil, guys. Just like a teaspoon of oil. Just so the bacon wouldn't stuck together. You just want it to be loosen up a bit. And this is how brunch and breakfast. So why not? Why can't we have brunch and breakfast at the same time? Why do you need to stay tonight and cook again? But for the love of food, you can do that. Look at those beautiful pieces of bacon. And we are going to fry this up in a nice, this is a nice hot pan. It is on high a bit because we do not want our bacon to boil or to cook. We want it to fry, guys. So we're going to leave it on a nice and hot plate. And then the oven is also, and the pan is also sizzling. So we'll see you later on just to show you what does it look like. So for you guys that just tuned in, you've got our beautiful scrambled egg. It's got almonds, green, red, yellow pepper with some feta cheese in. And we cooked it with some olive oil and a cup of garlic, a quarter of the green, yellow and red peppers we used. And then we've got our beautiful onion rings, guys, that I just showed you how to make. You just go with the flow, you see? And you just add some spices to it in your mixture before you fry it. And now we're going to fry our bacon. And I will plate for you guys later on to show you what does it look like. And then we can just add some toast bread. You can use this for now, you can use this for tonight. Tomorrow you make a serious meal with some stew and beef. And that is what I'm going to do tomorrow, guys. Stay tuned to show you. I'll show you what does it look like. And I will also show you tomorrow my beef stew that I'll be making. Cooked food that we want tomorrow. Today it's fries, tomorrow it's cooked food. Yes, Karen? See you now. Welcome back, guys. So my bacon is all fried up. As you can see, I just used a little bit of oil just to grill it a bit. And then I've got my beautiful egg that I just dished up, and it's got some lovely cheese in it. As you can see, the cheese is like melting away, guys. This is such a nice meal to give to your family, your visitors. Very nice. So then we're going to dish up some of the bacon. Lovely bacon. Ooh, this is my eldest son's favorite. And then we have some onion rings. Just look at that. Isn't that just a lovely meal? Then you can add some green salad or the mince that is left over. You can also add on here. And there you have a beautiful, lovely, lovely meal from Sinette van Willem. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it, guys, that you are viewing my videos and you are subscribing. Thank you so much. Sinette from South Africa. It's the 16th of June, Youth Day. Have a lovely day. And I'll see you tomorrow with my beef stew that I will be posting tomorrow. See you guys. Bye. Love you.